Hello, everybody. Welcome to podcast episode of the week. How is everybody? I've decided just to go fresh-faced and come on and do this live just after being for a run and for a walk in the park with my dog. So how is everybody today? So this is the third podcast episode of the week. Just whilst we're waiting for more people to join us, it's episode 3 of How to Start a Podcast. It's going to go out tomorrow. That's all about the tech you need. As I mentioned before, this is for beginner podcasters, so people just starting their journey. And I signpost you to some useful information in the comments as well, which will give you extra help as well. So today is podcast episode of the week. And if you're listening on Facebook, you'll have seen in my story that this week's podcast episode we're going to look at is with, Sam D'Cruze. She's an old friend of mine. We grew up in the same village. She has been a textile designer for well over 25 years. And more recently, 3 years ago, she started this project called Child Of Project, which is basically a project which she wanted to do. And it is an art project. Sorry, hold on. It was born from grief, from the death of my father, but it's kind of turned into the most beautiful creative project, which is all about resilience and human strength. So the reason why she wanted to do it was because her father, she grew up in her family environment. Her father was an alcoholic. And after her death, she wanted to do something to give back. And that's why she decided to set up Child Of Project. So initially, it started up by her speaking and doing interviews with people and then creating artwork based on it. And that's actually how we reconnected, because I saw on her social media pages these beautiful textile-inspired kind of pieces of art. The one I saw was basically a quote kind of written in this beautiful textiles kind of held in a frame, but so it was 3D. And in the interview, she actually talks about how she managed to do that and how it was possible and how it took quite a long time to learn the technique, but also to find somebody that could frame it in the way that she had envisaged. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this episode today is actually because along her journey of Child Of Project, she was approached by the Saatchi Learning Gallery, or Saatchi Gallery, the learning section, and they wanted to do a project with her. And actually today, the 1st of December, she starts a live exhibition with them at the Saatchi Gallery in the learning area. And it's just for, the area is for Child Of Project. And basically it's fantastic opportunity for her. The central piece is a tapestry of life. So in the run up to the exhibition, she crowdfunded and people could donate money and get a quote or a word sewn into this tapestry of life, which she managed to put together with her team. She has a group of people that she works with that she's mentoring, and they helped as well. And there's also another project that you'll see the work shown at this exhibition, which she did with a school in East London, and some of it was then put together by Hand of Lock London as well, who's a fabulous, amazing textile design company, embroidery and stuff. And she talks about all of this in the interview, as well as the other bit that's included are these pieces of art that she decided to put together after the death of her father. So it's such an inspiring interview. It was so wonderful to touch base with her again. We really we lost touch for well over 20 years, because the last time I was really in touch with her was when I was giving her a lift to college when we were 19, or I was 19 and she was 18. And so it was fantastic to hear her story and just to see where she's got to and how she's giving back and how she's working through everything that's happened to her. And it's an absolutely fantastic episode. So there will be links in the comments below this if you're watching this on YouTube, but also if you're watching this on Facebook, if you have a look at the stories, it will also take you directly to the YouTube page or to the Buzzsprout audio page as well. So thank you for listening, guys. That's it for the third podcast episode of the week. Take care. See you again next week. Bye-bye.